Well, good morning. November the 14th, 2025. Got the back of the house here wrapped up. First time this has been covered up in probably 6 months. I never did like the way that roof line up there was. Plus the transition in that corner right there was terrible. It was always going to leak. So I think we're going to rip it off today and make a hip out of it. Somehow we're going to fix it though. It's not going to be that ugly gable that's up there anymore. Plus we'll rip down all that old board and batten siding and that antenna. On the inside in here we've got a few walls going up for the laundry room. We can do that before we pour the slab. So I've got that going on. And as you can tell, we got some lights strung up so we can light the place up. I got homeboy over there. He's digging a hole so that when we pour the slab, we'll have a huge footing to hold up the beam that's going to hold up this whole roof right here. In fact, that's what these three things are right here that we hung on the wall yesterday. They weigh 500 pounds each. So there's 1,500 pounds suspended off of this wall so that we can pour the slab underneath it. That's an update for now. So we got the laundry room going here. 2x4 wall here, but right here where this guy's standing, we're going to build a 6-inch wall so we can run the dryer vent down to the floor without hitting a joist, and it'll be fully enclosed. So here in a couple months, this is going to look totally different, but it's really coming together. The beams to support this ceiling were 40 feet long and we cut them down to 38. That wall down there is going to have support down all the way to the foundation and the footing. And it's going to span about where that 2x4 is, which is a break in the rafters. And over on this side, we went ahead and dug down to an old footing. We're going to stack some concrete blocks in here so that when we pour all this concrete, it'll run down and connect with the footing and the slab that's down there. That way, the weight of the roof is supported all the way to the ground. These beams, as I said before, they weigh 500 pounds each. So I'm probably going to end up cutting a hole in the roof so that we can pick it up with my machine. I got a lull with a 42-foot reach. I think I can park in the back here and reach up over and pick up the beam, put it in place. But we won't have to worry about that until after the slab's poured. So we went ahead and ripped off the gable, found a whole lot of rotten wood on the roof decking. They're going to go ahead and pull the shingles off a little further back, see how far the rot goes. But whoever worked on the house before really didn't know what they were doing. They did all of these additions on the house and they just messed it up every turn. The decking is a 1x6, 1x4s, 1x8s, and then they went over it again with 1/2-inch OSB. So the decking is a non-conforming thickness. Give you a better perspective here. Not quite sure how it's going to look when we get finished, but there's supposed to be a continuation of that hip down to the corner. Can you see that? That hip from that corner where that guy is. I mean, from the hip there down to the corner. And I don't know if it's going to look like that or not. Maybe something close. It'll be better than what it was. Just where the guy in the red is, it's been leaking right there probably for 30 or 40 years and never has been right.